Welcome everybody to the Good Neighbors Podcast Show. I am one of your co-hosts, Dreyo.
I'm another co-host, Lamont, and we want to welcome you guys back to the Good Neighbor Show. And remember, when you're driving through the neighborhood, you can always be you with us.
Yes, Lord.
So, some seasons change, and you have your autumn, your fall, your spring, your summer times, and you have to adjust to each one of those areas of temperature-wise. But you ever think about changing the internal temperature within yourself?
Today we're going to talk about how to adjust your internal thermostat and respond when life turns up on everybody and up on you.
Absolutely.
Word.
I like that.
Word. Because it's, I had one of the moments where I had to start changing my temperature. Actually, it's right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of a mastermind. I'm not going to say the name of it just yet, but I'm part of a mastermind class and been in it for about 5 months now. And when you go into something that is foreign and new to you, right? You don't know. You know what you want your outcome to be, but you just don't know what it takes to get to that actual outcome. And so once you start incorporating yourself into these new different type of rooms or whatnot, you probably start feeling a little bit unmotivated because it's new to you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, what has been, like I said, 5 months now, I'm just now changing that thermostat and changing that temperature because the rooms is heating up.
Right.
Things is starting to, the day is heating up. The days is, so everything is heating up. And I am also getting a lot more clarity, which mentally for me is heating up. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
So yeah. So life, those are some curveballs for me recently as of late. You know what I mean? Is changing that internal temperature, honing in, really starting to understand your craft and your skills and really put those to work.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to, we've been so comfortable and we've been so used to being in a cool climate mentally inside yourself. That's why we mentioned the internal temperature. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, like the seasons change, you change. And when things change, it's okay. It may seem abnormal. It may seem that things are going to fall by the wayside, but remember, you can always change the temperature within you. You may have put a lot of your effort into a lot of things, and you may feel that what you put your heart and everything into, it may feel like it's crumbling, but it doesn't mean like it's not going to go away. You're still able to continue to pursue. You may be, I'm going there. You may have worked your tail off. You may have seen your co-workers, you may see family, you may see friends that you have taught that are elevating a little bit further than you. You may feel a certain kind of way, but maybe it's not your time. They're progressing in their life and in their work and in their lifestyle because of things that you have taught them. But that doesn't mean that you stop going. It may be at that time meant for them. It may mean that what you're doing has elevated them to certain statures that they may feel has bettered them. But it doesn't stop you from doing you, and it doesn't stop you from growing to continue to do you. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of things that may be going on. And you feel like you're being just used as a puppet. But what you're telling people and what you're teaching people and helping them is to better you for your greater goal. There may be a guy that you're teaching and helping them grow. He gets elevated. It's okay. Your friend or somebody may have a beautiful significant other. It's okay. That's for them. They may be happy. But for you, you just have to continue to keep going. Don't raise your internal temperature and be upset. Why is it not me? When is it my turn? Why am I not being promoted? Why am I not getting the gifts that I believe I should be gifted? Maybe those gifts aren't meant for you. Maybe
that's a good one.
Maybe those gifts aren't meant for
That's a
you.
good one.
Your gifts will come to you in due time. Some people's gifts come a little quicker than others. Doesn't mean that you're not favored. It just means that at that moment you have certain things that you still have to accumulate in yourself to better you.
I call those lessons. You got lessons still that you got to learn.
Right.
You still got lessons to learn. And until those lessons is learned, that's when you start to become to elevating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So where in life do you start accepting the lessons instead of complaining about them? And start understanding that within this lesson, there's a solution to the problem. And that's what I want to ask you all. Where in life do you find yourself stuck and you need a solution? Find one within the problem.
It's in there.
Extract.
What they say, the proof is in the pudding?
Yeah, extract. See where you went wrong. Ask, this is where self-awareness come into play. Why did it get to this point where you having to have these type of thoughts and have to think this way? What caused this? Like I said in our last episode, there's a cause and there's an effect.
Mm-hmm.
So what caused it? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my finances. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my checks. Oh, I didn't know I had 100 online subscriptions and they all was still active.
And they slowly coming out slowly, and you don't even understand why.
And you don't notice that, it's $5, $2, $3, $10, $15, all these different price breaks, but that's your problem. You're not aware of your finances.
You're not aware of your finances. You're not aware,
and amongst other things.
Amongst other things, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that internal temperature, and you know what I'm saying? So you got some temperatures. You know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
You got some dudes that go straight to boiling hot. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that your level-headedness and your cool. This is for the cool in you. Like the old baby face. Like the old baby face song that moms used to clean to. You know what I'm saying? This is right?
Yo, I was just watching the last one of the episodes of Stefan Urkel from Family Matters, and that's when he was introducing himself. And that was one of the songs that they was dancing to. That's crazy that you mentioned that.
This is for the cool in you.
That's crazy.
That actually shows how old we are.
That actually just shows how aligned my thoughts is.
It shows you being cool. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's chill. That's why once again, keeping your cool, being chill. These were names that as we grew up, these were names that signify your demeanor. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm chill. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not upset, fire. I'm not just lukewarm. And like I said before about that term lukewarm, you don't want to be lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? So being cool and being chill within yourself, it also gives you it gives you a balance to observe everything. Because when you're on 10 and you hot, once again, man, I'm hot right now, man. Whoa, you hot? Why are you hot? You know what I'm saying? You hot, your temperature's up. Everything. Whenever you're hot, your first thing is to get out of that situation. Because now everything inside of you tells you that I need to get away. because I'm hot, I don't want to stand still. If I don't want to stand still, that means I got a lot of things going on within me because I'm burning. I'm frustrated. All these terms mean a lot within us. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear these terms, they all have a purpose in one way, shape, form, or another. You know what I'm saying? So the internal temperature within yourself, you want to make sure that your thermostat is taken care of. And sometimes, especially these new age thermostats, you know what I'm saying, you want to double check them, because if you don't check your thermostat, somebody else will. And if somebody else check your thermostat, they have the way of keeping your thermostat at the level that they want to keep it. And I say that real quick because when the crazy storm happened in Texas and they wanted everybody to change, they wanted everybody to keep their temperature a certain way, and because they had a lot of new age technology in their homes, they controlled their temperature. We don't want it to go above this number because it might deflect and do this, that, and the third. That's what happens when somebody else controls your temperature instead of you controlling your temperature.
I agree.
I'll post real quick the article right there where it says that. So,
yeah. Okay. So closing argument or closing out. Don't just react to your life. Regulate, recenter, and depending on the time frame, if you got to raise the temperature, raise that temperature. So if this sparked something in you, you kind of agreed to what we were just talking about, please hit the like, comment, subscribe if you are on those platforms such as YouTube and Instagram. All the other platforms, actually, I think the other platforms like Rumble, you got the comments also, right?
I hope so.
I think so too.
Disappearing.
But if not, please like, subscribe, and comment. And please, we don't want to grow alone. We want to grow together.
We want to grow, and we want to continue to help you guys produce the things that's within you that are able to come out and better yourself. And whatever you do to better yourself, other people will see, and it will hopefully better benefit and better them. Just always remember, when you become a good neighbor and you come into the community, you can always be you with us. And we appreciate you all.
Amen. Y'all have a great day today.